Sadly in the UK, we have a kinky king. He wears the crown so loose, but it don't mean a thing. He does not know the one true king, the way, the life, the truth. He trades the holy ground for every passing roof. No longer the defender of the faith, he's lost the line. Anything goes now and it stains the sign. I look around and I feel that turn. When the old walls fall, what do we learn? Where does that lead? Where does that lead? I know you know. Where does that lead? Where does that lead? Where does that lead? Heaven knows. Where does that lead? The bells still ring out loud, but the room feels thin. A golden pose outside and a crack within. If you can't tell right from wrong, then the road gets cold. A borrowed throne won't hold. When the night unfolds, no longer the defender of the faith, he's lost the line. Anything goes now and it stains the sign. I look around and I feel that turn. When the old